Mr. Contest Master, fellow daybreakers and honored guests. Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed of being a star on the stage. I even had my stage name picked out. My given name is Ethel Marie, but my stage name was going to be Evelyn Marie. And my parents helped me with this dream. They sent me to dance school where I learned all the fancy steps, and then, of course, there were singing lessons, and there were even speech lessons, because I came from the South, and I had a bit of a Southern accent, so I had to take diction lessons to try to improve my speech so that I didn't talk too Southern, because, you know, my name was Ethel Weiner, and I was a little Southern girl. It was so exciting, and one day, my parents saw an ad in the paper that in New York City, they were looking for someone to play Annie on stage. I was just a little girl. I was a little tall for my age, but my face looked young. I always looked younger. I still do. And so we decided that we would go down to New York City and that I would audition for the part of Annie on Broadway. We drove down in my father's 1966 Chevy Impala, and we decided to stay overnight in Pennsylvania in some little rundown motel. And we finally got to New York City the next day. I had never seen such tall buildings in my life. It was amazing. We went to the theater to audition. There was such a line. We waited in line for 3 hours. There were people there from all over the world. It was just incredible. And finally, after what seemed like an eternity, it was my time to audition. And I did my best, did not speak Southern. I sang, I danced a little, and before you could say bagels and lox, it was over. And we made the trip back to Virginia. Oh, the wait was so hard. We waited and waited and waited. And after about 3 weeks, something about the number 3, after about 3 weeks, I got the call. They wanted me. They wanted me. My mother and I decided that we would go down to New York. Daddy needed to stay behind in Virginia. Mama and I rented a little brownstone near the theater, and we rehearsed for about 4 weeks. And then it was opening night at the Alvin Theater, and I was able to go on stage finally, and I was able to do my big number. And I was Annie, and I said, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'll love ya, tomorrow.